Users with the viewer license can open data discoveries and interact with them dynamically. To open a discovery, find it in the Content Manager and click on it. Once you're in Discover, you can navigate through your discoveries by toggling the arrows like so, and you can open the Discover menu to undo or redo an action, to export the discovery to a given output and print it. And you can configure a subscription to export the discovery to an output and then send it to yourself on a scheduled basis. But we're going to be focusing on interacting with discoveries. So here we have a simple grid. We're looking at net profit by year and product category. And we can see that we have these slices at the top of the query as well. So we can filter by elements from those slices. Right now we're filtering by Wilson and Australia, but we can change the selections as needed. And we can disable a slicer by toggling the filter icon like so. Notice that over here we have these plus icons. We can use those to expand this hierarchy so that we can show its lower levels. And if we want to collapse those, we just click the minus button like so. When we right click on a cell or a header, we open up the context menu where we can access more functions. Starting with the dice function, I'll dice the accessories column by the commute distance hierarchy, and we see that we've replaced the product hierarchy with commute distance, and we've used the accessories element as a background filter. And if I swap this out instead of dicing, we see that that's just a straight swap, switching the product category hierarchy with the commute distance hierarchy. And we can add, and this just adds the selected hierarchy to the query while retaining the original hierarchy as well. From member selection, we can focus on a given element in the query by removing all of the other elements from that hierarchy. And alternatively, we can remove a specific element like so. We can do the same thing at the cell level, so we can focus in on a specific data point or eliminate a specific data point from the query. We can sort our grid. We can sort by value, labels, or a custom order that we determine. Let's sort this in ascending order of values. And we can also configure a quick filter to filter our grid, and I'll filter this above the average. For grids, we can add totals like so. And we can also pivot the axes. So this is a useful way to see the visual from a different perspective. We can also access some extended functionality, so we can access any actions that might have been configured on the query by the report builder. We can start a conversation thread based on a given cell or member element in the discovery and then invite other users or roles to participate in that discussion. We can build an alert to let us know if a particular value changes or stays the same. And we can analyze further to open the discovery up in the Discover Lite tool, where we can make changes to the discovery and save it to our own personal content folder. So that's a brief look at what we can do in Discover with the viewer license.